Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Lethal Opinions podcast, where, as you can see, there's a bit of a change up in scenery. Brody is no longer working the counter. He's actually been promoted to customer, so he's actually now sat on the other side of the bar,
That's true.
sipping away his tea. So he's enjoying that.
I lost my job. I apparently served far too many drinks that were just like way too strong. Everyone would just like die before they'd even
There's
exit
this,
the
like
bar.
called the Cosby cocktail or something. I don't know, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, he also served in the army as well. But
Underage.
anyway, today we are joined by Kieran, as the last episode. And I want you to imagine this, guys. All right, right now, you've fulfilled everything you wanted to in your life, and you've got as much money as you could possibly have. Right, money's not an issue. Okay, it's just an object. It's just an abundance. Okay, now, what are you going to do with all this money? What are you going to do with your spare time? Well, I ask you this. If you were, to build a business as such in your pastime, what would that business be? What would that include? From, simple things, simple, humble businesses to a huge, large-scale business. Okay, this can vary. So I want to start off with Brody, because Brody seemed like he was very eager when he heard about this idea.
Well, yeah.
So let's hear it.
I wouldn't say I'm eager. I just have a
you're
lot
eager.
of ideas cooking up.
No,
Because-
it's not like the spotlight's on you or anything. Go on.
Nah.
No. Being a business student, this is just the inevitability of things. You end up with a few ideas cooking. I hope. I think that my dream business would be, as I have discussed with Kieran on many a time, a bathhouse. I would want a fucking bathhouse. I want to bring back leisure, like the ancient Romans or
and
some
the
shit.
spreading of diseases in pools.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
those brain-eating amoebas. Amoebas. That's the word. Or would you clean your water?
I love leisure. I've been to spas. I've been to like saunas. I've been to bathhouses, and they're just fucking lovely. And I would want to provide that service.
Ooh, okay.
And as a great man from a film about dinosaurs once said, "Spare no expense."
I wonder what movie that was. Was that
Good
Alien?
Dinosaur?
Good dinosaur.
Good dinosaur.
Dude, it was E.T.
No, I'm pretty sure that was Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, wasn't it?
No, it was Mac and Me, too.
Oh, yeah, of course.
My apologies.
How did I not think of that? Yeah, no, of course it was. But yeah, no, I would spare no expense. I would go all out for really, really high quality, nice scented candles, bubbling warm water.
It's gotta be bubbling.
Mead. Women. God. That is the ideal business for me.
I say, give me some
pure leisure
business. Give me the whole shaboozle. What's the name? What's the location? What's the aesthetic? Architecture, everything.
The aesthetic.
Brody's baths.
That's good. That's really creative, actually. Isn't your name Brody as well?
Clean yourself in Brody's glove.
That's a really good correlation. I see what you did there. It was really clever.
Thank you. I was very creative. I was thinking of it the entire time.
At the same time, you could go with Glover's Glunk, but why would you do this?
Yeah.
Glover's Goo. No,
Glover's Goo. God.
The aesthetic.
Come bathe yourself in Glover's Goo.
I thought it was like a spin-off of Come Dine With Me, but it's just Come Bathe with Brody. Come over to different people's bathhouses. You...
Yeah, you can pay to watch a live stream of the bathhouse.
No, you don't have to pay to watch it. It's just pay for the extra stuff, Brody's special.
Come swim with Sylas.
Come swim with Sylas.
Come die with Kieran.
So yes, Brody.
Yeah, no.
What would your name be from the heart? What would it be?
I'd have to name it after myself. I'd love the notoriety.
You narcissist.
But I'm not gonna call it Brody's Bathhouse or Brody's Bath.
Just simply Brody.
Brody's Bath.
The Glovarian.
Whoa, that is a cool name. I like that. Okay. And
Yeah,
what would the location be? Where is this? Is it
The
a franchise?
location-
Is it multiple?
Most likely, I'd try to turn it into a franchise, but for my first location, first stop, it would have to be right smack dab in the middle of Rutland.
Oh God.
Where all of the most attractive women come from.
Of course. Well, yeah.
Where the wine flows
No,
like
that's
rivers.
the best part. My business attracts people into Rutland, and then they never leave because no one ever escapes Rutland.
Well, they never leave the bathhouse.
There's only an entrance. There is no exit to Rutland. Once you're there, you're family.
I see. Okay. And then what would be some of the
what else?
features? What services would you provide there? Would there be restaurants and
right,
like
what would it
inside?
look like?
What?
Yeah, no. What it look like? It would look like. I guess I'd go for like mostly Nordic style.
Ooh.
I'd want to go for that.
Okay.
Bro, stealing my
Scandinavian.
Well,
It's either go for Scandinavian or go for Greco-Roman, and that's just
I
gay.
see. Well, you could go, with obviously the Nordic, a lot of wood, warmth, There's a lot of connotations there.
Yeah,
Well,
dark woods and runes and shit.
That should be the motto. Maybe
Instead
not.
of a
'cause people,
shotgun on the wall, the host has like a fucking two-handed axe.
they might,
on the
assume
wall
it's just like this
instead of
really
having themselves.
muscly, just blonde head, like ponytail.
Oh
Nordic
yeah,
dude.
no. We would have our bouncer be just
Just
the
a
biggest,
Viking.
most covered in Nordic Viking.
He'd have a bat.
Fine.
He'd have like a towel wrapped on his waist. Is the only thing he's wearing.
Yep. That's it.
Even in like the midst of a
Dominance
snowstorm.
of anyone who wants to come in.
Legit. That's fair. That's fair.
What services would we provide?
Yeah, would it be like a
you've got
story complex?
You've
What
got
would it be?
the large. You've got the large social bathhouse. You've got smaller individual baths that you
Ooh.
can just pay for to enjoy on your own or with friends, or close friends if we're interested in that particular type of service. I wouldn't provide like fucking meals, but certainly a little knickknacks.
Little
I want
nibbles.
to be able to give
Surf and
give
turf?
my people some fucking. No, I was thinking more along like beef carpaccio, but
Oh.
sure, surf and turf.
Yeah.
A single meatball.
Just one meatball. Have you seen those what are they now? Mac and cheese like balls? Please tell me you've seen those round meals.
No. Yeah, the round meal.
Is that what you're gonna give
Yeah.
them? Just a round meal.
Serves 5 men.
You're gonna eat by
How
hand.
to do it?
You just put it in the water and
Boil
it floats.
in bag, open and enjoy.
No, all you do, you just grab it, by hand. After you pay for it, you just pop it in with the in the bath water with you, and all your mates just circle around it, and it's just there. And it's just like a communal,
Yeah,
communal.
because your bath water will be at boiling temperature to cook it properly. Of course.
Oh no, well you don't need to cook it properly. That's like an optional choice.
Yeah.
It's just the communal mat ball.
If you choose one of the individual baths, you can actually just like go to fucking like boiling temperature.
Imagine
if you
that,
want.
the communal cheese. Just this round ball of cheese just floating around the pool. Just pass it to the next person.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah, not the cow kind either.
You can pay extra and like decide to go in the cheese bath instead of a water one.
You actually don't pay by like pool size. It's just by like cheese type.
That's actually a decent service. There's like a long-standing tradition of like emperors and shit from history, like bathing
With the
in
round
milk.
meals. Oh, with milk.
Should we serve that?
Yeah.
Like bathing in
round
milk, like some like herbs and
Just like-
flowers. That was like something they genuinely used to do.
Like
I'd like to see us do that.
historically they've got it all wrong. They're like, they've got all these like emperors, Roman emperors all having grapes and that. It wasn't. It was just actually round meals. That's all they had.
Yeah.
Julius Caesar, he proposed the idea of a round meal and got stabbed 28 times. That's what
It wasn't
happened.
even that. He actually got like mac and cheese round meals were just hurled at him. There was 28 of them. The guy was like, "Beware the Ives
Yeah,
of Mac."
William Shakespeare wasn't actually holding a skull; he was holding the round meal.
Legit. Like when Julius Caesar was going up those stairs, the guy, that crazy guy was like talking to him. He was like, "Beware the Ives of March." That's not what he said. It was actually the Ives of Mac. And he was referring to the mac and cheese round meal.
The 3 wise men brought gifts of gold, myrrh, and round meal to JP Cheese.
Round meal. God.
The 3 wise men brought the gifts of a round meal, another round meal.
They weren't even following the star. It was actually just the round meal in the sky, which was actually the moon, but they thought it was the round meal.
Well, it is made of cheese.
Well, let's not get controversial now, Brody. All right, we're not really into those conspiracy theories, man. Next, you'll be saying what? They didn't land on the
When Mary
round
was
meal?
asleep, she awoke, and there was Gabriel, the round meal.
Gabriel the round meal.
He said, "Do
Yeah,
not
no,
be
she wasn't even pregnant. She just had a round meal in her belly.
They wrote a
Not even that,
round
she was
meal
just
and
smuggling it under her shirt to get past the borders of Bethlehem. Trying to smuggle in some round meal. Anyway,
all of the hotels.
let's go back on topic, shall we?
Going way off topic.
Let's put aside the round meals for a moment. Now, Kieran, I'm gonna leave yours till last. I'll let you continue cooking up that idea because I've got 2 ideas. Now, I can't take
Jesus.
yeah, but they're not the big ones though. All right, one's very humble. The other one, a little bit more, but I can't take a credit for any of these. The first one we're gonna start with the simpler one. Brody will know. This will ring a bell instantly as to where I've taken inspiration. But if there was an issue with money in that, I'll open up a little small coffee shop. A little cafe on the side.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, Brody knows. Check out
And serve
Aliens.
well, some interesting, serve some vampires and some fucking aliens, some werewolves, some fucking succubi.
Not
Just
quite
serve whatever
though.
you find.
It will mostly be like a small cafe
I mean,
for like.
that's basically the average population of Tasmania. So
Of course.
we'll be honest.
So but it would be a small cafe, and it would be like for students mostly. It would be like a nice place for students, or in like at night usually. So it'd be open up late, later on in the afternoon, and maybe just kind of that demographic where it's more of just a chill. So you either got the ones you need to focus at night, where you got like a long hours working late, providing coffees and stuff like that, little meals. Just something from experience, as we all know. It'd be cool to have like a little haven or whatever after school or after uni, whatever, just to go to, with your mates, and that would be it.
Yeah.
So that would be the first idea. Very humble.
And whenever somebody orders something, you just like intentionally get it wrong, like as much as you can.
Hey, we don't talk about that. All right, don't tell them. I'm not gonna get business before I even start. But yes, that's exactly what I would do. So then, the second bigger idea.
Your coffee, please. I'm having tea.
You're having milk from Brody's bathhouse. All right, he donated it. Don't waste it.
I ordered a coffee. Sorry, all we got is round meal.
You ordered round meal? Okay. So then, the biggest idea out of the two, we're gonna skim past that. The biggest skim milk past that. The biggest idea, all right, would be I saw a comment on Instagram, and there was this really cool idea which I really liked. I can't remember who it was now, but it was right. You got these escape rooms. Imagine, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but imagine if there was, instead of an escape room, you go with your mates and you get to reenact a heist. With no implications. No, obviously no shooting or anything like that, but like you get to reenact a heist, like the thrill of a heist. Maybe like sneaking into a building, stealing a painting, or even down to just a proper heist. So I think things like that would be pretty cool.
So instead of the escape room, it's the break-in room.
Break in and break out room, yeah.
There's no goal. This is a massive.
So yeah, that would be my idea. So now Kieran.
That's kind of surrounding me. The round meal will not escape my brain now. I need to. Anyway, yeah.
The round meal is your brain, Kieran.
So now Kieran's business, selling square meals.
No. I have actually
Innovation.
thought of something.
Oh,
Now
okay.
this,
That's dangerous.
I have come up with a company that this would not be a business sold to the poorer side of people. This would be more marketed to people who could expense.
Ooh.
Now we all know Red Dead 2, game unbelievable play. Now in that, there's a group that I'd have my company based a bit off of. Pinkerton Detective Agency, a private eye, but not really morally correct. So,
hey,
what would my
man.
company be? You need
Immoral
something done, you come to my
practices.
people, you pay us the money, we send up an agent. If it happens, maybe there's no legal ties, there's no legal connections. Let's say, ex-wife might be cheating on you. Oof. Too bad, man across the street took photos. Who's he tied to? No one. He's not wearing any clothing. He's just a street. He's just a stranger.
He's not wearing any clothing. It's just Kieran nude, taking photos in the street.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Look how
basically, you're the ATF.
Yeah.
No, I don't kill dogs. I kill cats.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah,
Oh.
not dogs, not dogs.
Not
Not
dogs.
jihad warriors. Cats instead.
Yeah, I legally, illegally do things for you.
Yeah.
Hopefully, that sounds like
I'm
you're gonna
the
get a lot
assistant.
of business from the black market. Just something about it just really screams like that has been done before. Let's say, okay, let's.
We do not condone ourselves with Hellcat over.
You hire me to discreetly move money that I'm not going to question where you got it from, and I'll move it.
Exactly. You pay
Government.
us, we do. That's it. We don't ask questions.
Well,
May or may not be involved.
let's go to more of the legal realm of things. What if you had to open up a legitimate business in the legal sense? What would that be? Ooh, I've stumped you now.
Yeah.
God, the constraints of the law.
Constraints of society.
Boring. That's a very good question.
Alright.
Probably something to do with.
We'll open up a grass company. We call it Sanborn and Sons. You plant the grass and I'll mow it.
Oh, I thought it was like that you just get paid to watch grass. That was the company. Just no, it's looking good.
Yeah, no.
This is better than watching paint dry.
I think, Kieran won't admit it himself, but I think the perfect business for him would be working just as a fisherman. Exotic fish.
What are we talking like a proper like tackle shop? Like Clay Chance Meatballs, the dad kind of business.
Tackle.
It's hardly holding together.
Kieran goes hard. He would cut off his own leg so that he could attach a peg leg to just fit the theme.
No, I did actually consider that.
Tackle. Each toe, just to put on the end of the hook of the fishing rod.
I see. I'm sure you're going hunting for a special kind of fish. Here, take my big toe.
Not the big toe.
I'll slowly become that one character from Family Guy who's just all wood. Fisherman guy.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. All wood.
Just wood.
I don't have a fishing business.
That's I guess you can do what you dream, what you put your mind to. So if you want to be all wood, you can go ahead with doing that. Brody, if you want to bathe men in milk and feed them round meal and nurture them, then you go ahead.
Yeah, you want to go into a heist room and steal the round meal? You can do that.
Oh, I didn't even think of it. Imagine like this one scene, right? It's like Indiana Jones. You get into this temple room and there's like a golden round meal, and you try and replace it with a normal mac and cheese round meal. Then, as you're escaping, this huge round meal boulder is just chasing after you. I'm telling you, there's potential.
At the end of the movie, they open
like the little things in the wall that shoot poison darts. They shoot poison macaroni.
It's not like that. It's just big round balls of mac. Just blunt force.
At the end of the one movie, they'll open the sarcophagus and then the spirits will turn them into round meals.
The temple of round meal.
Oh, yeah.
The last round meal.
I know the scene from the third movie where the Yanks eat people. It's just replaced with a bunch of round meals.
Kingdom of the Crystal Round Meal.
Jones and the Crystal Round Meal. Oh,
yeah.
Jones and the Crystal Round Meal.
What was the first one called now?
Indiana Jones.
No, the thingy arc, isn't it?
Well,
Or
the first round meal.
Ark
something.
of the Covenant?
No, well, yeah, that's what was in it, but I
No,
mean
that's
that it was. Oh, what was that now?
I just love any film with a title like that. You can take the whole fucking like Star Wars series with that. You could fucking Star Wars, the Phantom Round Meal, Return of the Round Meal.
Darth
a new
round
round
meal.
meal.
Imagine like just taking off the hood and it's just this round mech.
Did I ever tell you the story of
The
Darth
tragedy
Round
of
Meal?
Darth round meal.
Yeah, the tragedy of Darth Round Meal.
Jeez.
You could bring round meals back.
That's too
It's
funny.
just like that fucking
Imagine,
video
okay,
you guys.
you know
Yeah,
what?
no,
You know what,
next.
Brody? This one's gonna make you really laugh. It's gonna make you giggle. Imagine, right? It's, Star Wars, A New Hope,
Yeah.
and you know what the planet destroying threat is? Just a large round meal which shoots a laser instead of the Death Star.
It shoots a cheese curd at another round meal and it
Just a
explodes.
curd. No, don't have to specify it being cheese. It's just a curd.
God.
Yeah.
God, and it just turns out the planet's into just round meal, I guess.
At the end of the third movie, Luke undoes his father's helmet, and instead of there being a bald head, it's just a round meal.
Luke, I am round meal.
I am your round meal.
I've become. What was it now?
It's over, Anakin. I have the round meal.
What the fuck?
You were supposed to eat the round meal, not become one.
God.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna leave that out. We're gonna leave the round meal. This episode was not intended for that, but you know what? I'll take it. It was a cool journey going around.
We'll take it.
Of course. Now my real question is, Brody, what's your thoughts on round meal? Like honestly.
Right, so basically,